homies, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little different than anything I've done before, and that is a story time video. I enjoy watching these on YouTube as long as I'm not clickbaited. It's kind of annoying when you see the title of something, you click on and you realize that's not even what the video is. But I respect it. I respect other people's hustle. Do whatever you gotta do to get views. But this video really is what the title says. This is my story of when I got bottled. Yeah, I was just recently telling this story to my new friend, telling her about, you know, scarring that I've got, and I have a big scar on this side of my face because of being bottled when I was much younger. I am going to be 32 this year, and this happened when I was either 17 or 18. It was so long ago now that I don't even remember, but a long time ago. But yeah, let's just get into the story. This was New Year's Eve. I don't drink now. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, maybe you've seen me talk about it before. I didn't drink back when I was 17 or 18 either. So this was New Year's Eve. I had a boyfriend at the time. I won't mention his name. We'll just call him my boyfriend at the time. He was going to have a party at a hotel, and I was gonna go to a party with a couple of my girlfriends, and I'll just meet up with him later. So it's after midnight, and me and my friends decided we, you know, were over the party that we were at, and we were gonna go meet up with my boyfriend at the time. We were gonna go to his hotel party. So this, because it was so long ago, we didn't even have text messaging on our phones. If we did, it was like a rare thing. You didn't even really text people back then. My boyfriend had already told me what his hotel room number was and what hotel it was and everything like that. So me and my girlfriends, we get in the car and we just drive over to the hotel. We get to the hotel and I go up to the room and I knock on the hotel room door, and I've got my two friends with me. And a girl answers the door and goes, "Oh," and shuts the door in my face. And I could see my boyfriend at the time sitting on the bed behind her, like you could see it in the view of when the door was open, and he was in nothing but his underwear. So needless to say, I start like banging on the door as soon as she shuts it in my face, and I'm like, "Oh, open the door," you know, I'm like freaking out. I'm young. I was, you know, like I said, 17, 18 years old. Now at 32, I can say to you girls, guys, anybody, if anything like this ever happened to you, take your friends and just leave and never speak to that person again. But live and you learn, and I stood there and was banging on the door and trying to get some answers. As I'm banging on the door, trying to get him or her or somebody to open, there's a hotel party going on in the room next to his, and all of a sudden like a sea of girls come out of that room, and there's one girl in the front, and she goes something along the lines of, "Bitch, you better be quiet because you're ruining my hotel party." Now, because of the situation I was dealing with, I just wasn't having it. Words were said. This was a long time ago. I don't remember everything, and it happened so quickly. Before I knew it, she came out of the room holding a liter of vodka. And that bottle got smashed on my face. It broke on my jaw, and my friends had no part of it, and her friends had no part of it. It was just her and I. My friends were behind me. They weren't doing anything. They weren't saying anything. They weren't fighting anybody. She, from whatever we were saying, I guess just felt like she needed to come at me, and she did. And yeah, she broke the bottle on my face, and I got 52 stitches. I will insert some clips now of what I looked like right after, some pictures of the scar and stuff like that. Obviously right now I have makeup on for the sake of this video. I got all dolled up, and you can't really see it when I have makeup on, thankfully, and it's been so long since this happened. But yeah, basically I left the hotel, and I got into the lobby of the hotel and I looked in the mirror and my face was just looked like, you know, ground beef, like raw hamburg meat was coming out of my face. I was all busted open. And I was like, you know what, girls? To my friends, like, let's go see what my mom has to say about this. Let's get, you know, maybe she can just clean it up, throw some Band-Aids on it. And my friends were like, what? No, like, we have to go to a hospital right now. So I gave in. We went to the hospital and I was in there for a very long time. They had to pick out all the glass that had broke and got into my face, and the doctor had said that it was an explosion incision, and they asked if I wanted to wait until the morning for a plastic surgeon to come into the hospital and stitch me up. And I mean, it was my face. It is my face. So of course I said, yeah, I will just hang out. I mean, they were picking glass out for a long time anyway. So I hung out in the hospital and let them pick at my face until the plastic surgeon came in and he stitched me up. And I had to go to a plastic surgeon for a few years after that to get steroids injected into the biggest point of the cut is down here, like right along my jawline. It went all the way up, as you guys will see in the pictures I'm going to insert, but it went all the way up and then across. It was just, this whole side was like exploded. But this part down here was really, the scar was really big and bumpy and just wasn't healing very well. So for years I went to a plastic surgeon and got steroids injected into the scar, and they just tried everything to make it softer and smoother and just kind of blend better into my face. But you can definitely still see it. Sometimes, you know, I'll look at pictures of myself. If somebody catches me on this side, normally I always stop, I go take the picture on this side of my face. This is my good side. Take the picture over here. I don't like taking anything on this side. I mean, it is what it is. Scars tells a little story. I think they're great. They're, you know, they make you who you are and all that, but, you know, this side's just a little bit better. A few less scars. I don't know. For me, I just, you know what I mean? It's my own little thing. It's in my own head. Yeah, that's like the summed up version of what had happened. If you have any questions, definitely comment below. I'm an open book. I don't mind talking about it, answering any questions. It's not like a long, complicated story, so that's why this may seem like a quick video, but I just want to not bore you and just quickly tell you the gist of what happened, and that is what it is. So yeah, I was bottled with a liter of vodka on the side of my face. I got 52 stitches by a top Boston plastic surgeon, so hopefully you can't tell too much. But if you ever do see a scar on the side of my face, that is what it is. Yeah, if you have any questions, definitely comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.